Hey guys, same for the intro for my winter project pan. I'm so excited to start working on some new products, and I did pick some relatively easy things, a lot of deluxe size samples, because we were just notified from work that we will be working from home through March. So I didn't want to overwhelm myself. I already have some roll-in products in mind if we finish these things up early enough. And I am filming this video earlier in the day, so I apologize if the sun messes up. I'm going to try to go very quickly so I don't have to hopefully worry about that. So let's just jump into the products. This first thingy is full size. I think it's going to take me half the year, but I'm wanting to start on it now and finish it by the end of spring. This is what I'm using as a primer spray, the DermaE Hydrating Mist. And we are about to here, so there's still a ton left to go through, but this is only a 2-ounce bottle. It's just very skinny. Then for my all over primer, I am going to be using this half-ounce size of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. This is the oldest primer in my collection. And holding it up to the light, we're about almost halfway done, right down to the Primerizer word, which is great. I have some roll-ins in mind. I have several mini primers I want to get through this year, actually all of them. So I have already started using this one, and I like it. For foundation, unfortunately, I still have a little bit of my Too Faced Born This Way concealer that I was using for foundation in the fall, and I scooped it all out. I had it upside down, sitting all night in this sample jar, and it is filled to the top essentially, and I was hoping to finish it off before this video. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if I finish this before the end of the year, I will be putting this in my 2020 yearly empties. Everything else I will save for 2021, but because I've been working on it so much this year, if I finish it in time, that's what I'm going to do with it. I hope I can do so. So this jar is basically full, and I used it this morning, like 2 dots on my face. It just goes such a long way. And then when I'm done with that, I want to use this little mini I got of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation in the fair shade, which looks very light on me though when I swatched it. It's Fair 03C. And I've only swatched it, I've never used it, and this comes with 0.07 fluid ounces or 2.10 mils, so not a ton of product, but we'll see how the color works for me. Then for concealer, I'm going to be using a full-size product. This is the NYX Born to Glow Radiant Concealer in the shade Alabaster. And when I try to squeeze out the air, I'm down to the window, although I don't feel 100% confident about marking it there because, you know, the air was just kind of like going up and down, and I didn't want to squirt out product because I can't put it back in. But I think I'm about down here. So I do think it's possible for me to finish this. This is really good skin tone match for me. It's not necessarily light enough for me to brighten, but it works. Then for my under eye setting powder, I'm going to be using 2 of these little baby jars of the Dermablend translucent loose setting powder. This is a 3-gram size. I've already put one of them into this larger jar to make it easier to use, and I will mostly be using this to set my under eye, but sometimes I'll be setting my face with it a little bit as well, just because when I have my wet foundation and then I put this powder on top, it can be a little dark. So I might be using a little bit of this so it's not so tacky, and then going in with my pressed powder for my face. But I want to use up both of these minis in this project, but under my eyes is the plan. And then for my all over face setting powder, this is the Kosas Cloud Set in Breezy. This is just a little mini. I've already used a ton of this. It was like a domed product. You can see there's a little dome on it still. So I want to finish this completely, which I don't think should be an issue, but I will like scrape it and everything. Then for my setting spray, I've not used this at all yet. This is the Catrice Illuminating Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. It has 50 mils or 1.69 fluid ounces. So I'm nervous about finishing this one because this is 2 mils. Or 2 ounces, sorry. And this is 1.69. So we'll see. If I don't finish it, you know, it could go into spring, but I do want to try my best. Then I only have 1 eye product. This is a rollover from fall as well. This is a mixture of like 3 shadow sticks. Mainly, I'd say like 90% of this probably is the Mercier Caviar Stick in Intense Moonlight. And then I did put in what I had in the base of Mercier Intense Rose Gold and Bobbi Brown Gold and Pink. But honestly, we can just call this Laura Mercier Intense Moonlight. I have been using it with my finger recently, and because my nails have broken off to be pretty short, and it's going a little bit faster. So you can see it's not too thick against the sides, but I really, really want to finish this one as well. And this is another thing though, if I finish this before the end of the year, that I would probably put this in my 2020 empties, because I've been working on it mostly in 2020. So these two products might be featured in my 2020 empties instead of 2021, but we'll see, we'll see. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Then for lips, I have a lip care type product and a lip color product, both minis. The lip care is colored though. This is a little mini Clairins lip comfort oil in the shade Red Berry, and it has 2.8 mils or 0.09 ounces. I've smelled it. I think maybe I've used it once. So we'll see what I think about this. I have another shade that I wanted to pan in 2022 as well. So we will see how that goes. Again, I wanted to pick easy lip products because I will be working from home, just putting on lip gloss for meetings. And the lip gloss I have, I'm wearing right now, this is the Grande Cosmetics Hydrating Lip Plumper in Sassy Mauve. I've used up 1 or 2 minis of this in the past. I really love this. I actually prefer getting the minis because they have a doe foot applicator, where the full sizes are those little clicky pens that have that silicone tip, and I don't love that, but this color is so pretty. I love the formula so much, so I don't think it should be an issue for me to get through that. I do have another gloss in mind, another mini that I would like to roll in if it looks like I'm gonna be able to get through the both of these. So I'm gonna be rotating this lip balm with what I have left of my Jack Black Intense Therapy lip balm in Natural Mint. I did cut that open and scoop out everything, put it in another one of these little sample jars. I'll insert a picture of what that looks like because I'm gonna be using that as well. So this is what I have left of my Jack Black. So you can see it's cleared out in the bottom, but I do have a lot of product coating the sides. When I cut it open, there was a lot more in here than I initially thought. So yeah, there you go. You can see it a little bit more. There's a lot in here, so I'm going to try to use up this one and the Clairins. And again, if I finish that by the end of the year, I'll put it in my 2020 empties because I have been working on it mostly in I said 2020. Have I been saying that the whole time? 2021. You know what I'm saying, this year. So we'll see. And then I decided that for my projects this year, I wanted to put in a mini perfume. I really had been putting these in my sample project pans, but I decided I wanted to put them in just like my regular makeup pans. So the perfume I want to finish up in winter is this little baby size, how much? 5 mils of Dior Joy. I do have the 1 ounce size of this as well. And while the minis are very cute, I just want to use them up, give me some more room on my perfume tray. So I have not used this one at all yet. It is 5 mils Dior Joy. So guys, those are all the products so far that I'm going to be starting with in my winter project pan. Really hoping that I can get through all of these. I'm definitely the most nervous about the facial mist. Everything else I think I should be able to get through. I think this might be till the very end of the project, so I don't need that much. I'm hoping that the ColourPop foundation is going to work for me shade-wise. We will see, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. So definitely let me know your thoughts if you've tried these products. I would love to know what projects you're going to be doing in 2022. I'm definitely going to do my year-long makeup project pan, my 4 seasonal projects. I'm going to be doing my sample project pan, and then I also think I'm going to do the whole collection project pan and maybe a few other collabs throughout the year just to have a little bit more fun. But definitely let me know what you guys are going to be doing project wise so I can get some inspiration, maybe some other projects I want to join in as well. And I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.